Test, test, test. What's going on, y'all? What's going on? Let me know how we sounding. Let me know how we sounding. Let's go ahead and send this link out really quick. So we got a few setups we're looking at. If y'all watched the Sunday chart analysis, GU and GJ did a nice little small move so far. So we're about to see if we can continue riding into this wave right here. We're about to break it down in a second. Make sure to go ahead and like the live, y'all, as you hop up in here, subscribe if you're not subscribed already. So, again, make sure to watch the Sunday chart analysis. Got a new thing I've got going on with the back end with the programs. And yeah, GJ and GU did a nice little move before London session. I'm going to look for this retracement right here. We're going to be looking to see if we can look for sales on GU and GJ. Again, it is a USD holiday today, so we'll see how New York session goes. But as of right now, we're going to be watching GU and GJ here. GJ just hit this level right here, so we can maintain 211.80 as support. We're going to be looking for buys going to 212.15. And then GU, we're going to see how price reacts right here. Make sure to like the live, you hop up in here and subscribe if you're not subscribed already. And like always, you guys got any questions, drop them in the chat. When we look at any charts, drop them in the chat. Though we're just chilling, patiently waiting. Let's see how this next 15 plays out. What's going on, y'all? What's going on? Win rate. Yes. Click the first link in the description. Join the free signal, free Telegram, and you can see our win rate. We went 5-1 last week. We went 5-1 the week before that. And as far as how we ended the entirety of 2025, we went 232 wins, 30 losses, give us 85% win rate, catching 849,000 pips. Again, all this stuff is dated, timed, and documented. You can confirm and check all this stuff out for yourselves. We're live every single day on YouTube. Post a recap the day at the end of every day, end of every week, every month, and every quarter. And if we scroll to January 4th, you can see how we ended quarter 4. October, 30 wins, 4 losses, 27 wins, 3 losses for November, and then 23 wins, 5 losses for December. 80 wins, 12 losses, 87% win rate. Caught 305,000 pips. Again, click right here. It's going to take you to the beginning of quarter 3. Again, everything's dated, timely, documented. So yeah, this is our win rate. Again, I got nothing to lie about. That's why I literally go live and document everything, so y'all see I don't lie about shit. But yeah, that's our win rate. We really be doing this shit over here. We got a couple setups we're looking at right now, y'all. Again, if you have any questions, drop them in the chat. Want me to look at any charts, drop them in the chat. But let's see what this next 15 looks like right here. Again, we're looking at GU sales, and we're looking at possible GJ buys right now. Let's see what this next 15 does. So again, first link in the description, y'all make sure you join the free Signal, free Telegram. And if y'all have not already, y'all need to make sure to get y'all's copy of the price action and technical analysis playbook. Like I always tell y'all, works on stocks, forex, options, futures, and crypto. Get y'all's copy. Y'all see us talk about it and break it down during the TikTok lives. Y'all see it in the trade breakdowns. Got a new trade breakdown dropping for y'all later on today during the New York session as well. Make sure to be on the lookout for that. And those that need help with trading psychology or an actual trading plan to use that works, link in description as well for the trading mindset and risk management playbook. All right, y'all. So we're about to see what this next 15 looks like. Again, it did a nice drop right before London session. So we're going to look for a retracement or a retest on the next level. And then GJ did a nice push as well from after I dropped that Sunday chart analysis for y'all. So especially Mondays and Tuesdays, if y'all have not watched the Sunday chart analysis, make sure to watch that and check that out. We're about to see what GJ's got for us. Those just joining the live, we have not entered this trade yet. This is just a trade idea. Make sure to hit that first link in the description. Join the free Signal, free Telegram. Y'all see on your screens how we did last month and last quarter. Go ahead and hit that first link and check it out for yourselves. If y'all got any questions, drop them in the chat. When we're looking at each charts, drop them in the chat. Again, we're looking at possible GU sells and GJ buys right here. We're just waiting for the retest right here, the break and retest. Make sure to follow me on Instagram and TikTok as well, y'all. Y'all see it scrolling at the bottom of y'all screens. Instagram, playmaker_way, TikTok _playmakerway_. Post daily on both pages. Alright, so look how GU tapped that level. And look how GJ's at this level right here. So we're about to get some action in a little bit. We're about to get some action in a little bit. See some nice setups here. Again, it is a USD bank holiday today, but besides that, it's just a regular Monday. So we're still just going to wait for confirmations of volume to be met. So yeah, I'm mainly going to be paying attention to GU and GJ today. Again, GU did just do a nice tap right there. It's already rejecting. So I do like how that's looking right there. And then GJ still got a little bit of work to do. Still got some work to do. I like this GU setup right here. Yeah, it's tapping this low. I like how it's holding right here. I like how this is holding right here. Again, if you have any questions, drop in the chat. When we look at your charts, drop in the chat. But you already know the drill. We're just chilling, patiently waiting right here. That's a nice rejection there. GJ still chilling right here. So again, pay attention to how price is reacting to these levels as well. This is why we enter next off these levels. Look how G hit that low and rejected. I was going to wait. Well, I am still going to wait. I'm still going to wait for the next 15. But again, look at how price tapped our level and then rejected. I see if GJ can hold this level as support. Again, if GJ can maintain 211.80 as support, we're going to be looking for buys going to 211.15. New 5 minutes about to pop up. Look at that rejection right there. Make sure to like the live. You hop up in here, subscribe. If you're not subscribed already, we just hit 4,500 subscribers to get to 4,600. Again, got a new video dropping for y'all later on today. Dropped some videos for y'all last week as well, so make sure to explore the playlist and pay attention to what the markets are doing, y'all. Again, we're not just here playing around. Pay attention to everything. All right, we're about to see how this next 15 looks like. Again, GJ just broke this level, so we're gonna be looking for a retest going into this next 15, and then we're gonna see how GU plays out right here as well. That's a nasty ass rejection though. GJ rejected his level as well. Let's see what this next 15 looks like. Again, we still gonna follow our rules. We don't look for a setup there. We're just gonna look for a setup at this next price right here. We are not tripping. It is Monday, and I'm in no rush. So you should never be in a rush to jump into setups. Let's see what this next 15 does right here. Let's see if we can hold this level here. My mouse tripping. Again, look at how price is flipping off this level right here. Let's see if we can push back down below. And then again, this is why I do not breakout trade. Imagine if we would have FOMO'd and broke out traded here. We'd be in drawdown and at risk of having our stop loss get hit right here. Again, always wait for the retest. Always wait for the retest. Let's see if we can maintain this level as resistance right here. Again, y'all, it's just a patience game. I was just in a one-on-one session yesterday. Just because, and I was talking to them about this, just because we can see price doing something doesn't mean it's going to do it exactly what we see it or exactly when we see it or when we see it happen. Just gotta patiently wait. So we're right back where we left off. So let's see if we can jump in this one this time. Again, if y'all have any questions, drop them in the chat. When we're looking at charts, drop them in the chat. I want to see if we'll retrace a little bit more. Make sure to hit that first link in the description. Y'all join the free signal, free Telegram. Make sure to watch the Sunday chart analysis. Like I always tell y'all, the Sunday chart analysis goes over not just what we see price doing Sunday night going into Monday, but what we see price doing throughout the entire week. Really just looking here to see if it's going to maintain this level. We're watching GJ closely also. If y'all have any questions, drop them in the chat. When we look at any charts, drop them in the chat. All right, let's see if we'll hold right here. Look at the price rejecting this level again. Let's see if we can hold. I'm watching GJ too. GU daily is bullish so far. No, it's not. We can talk about it in a second. And if you was in here earlier, it did a drop off this level right off the London Open. Well, not the London Open, but off the 315. So we're looking for the same setup we just caught, or what we just missed, I should say, right here. But we're not bearish. Just like last week, we went for sales last week as well. But we'll talk about that in a second. We'll talk about that in a second. Just want to make sure I'm not missing this setup right here. Looking at GJ also. Alright, so let me pull it up on the naked chart. We're not really trading this stuff anyway, so I might as well use this chart as an example. Alright, so let's take a look. I don't even think I need to pull out the playbook. So again, if we retrace prices steps, what do we see? We see lower lows and lower highs, right? What trend has lower lows and lower highs? It has the downtrend, right? What you have to understand is that red does not mean sell, green does not mean buy. So yes, it's pushing up for the day, but the overall market structure was still bearish, right? Just like how Monday last week price pushed up, but what did price do the rest of last week? It went down, right? Now, why did price do that even though Monday last week price was pushing up? Is because, again, the market structure was bearish. You see what I'm saying? Now, we still need to see if we can hold this level as resistance for us to go for sells. But just like last week, we was talking about sells, and we can see here Thursday price tanked, and then Friday price did a tank as well. And then it literally just did a drop right before London session opened, and then off the 315 it just rejected this level. So now we're just looking to see if we can maintain this level, right? So to be fair, if it doesn't hold this level, it's going to be sucked back into reversal territory because that's the rules of the downtrend, right? So again, if y'all do not have y'all's copy of the price action technical analysis playbook, y'all need to get your copy. We talk about, now I know in the YouTube videos and the TikTok lives we only be talking about the uptrend. That's because most of the charts are bullish, so we only had to talk about the uptrend, right? But when things get bearish, you might talk about the rules of the downtrend as well. But again, this goes over everything, right? So again, if we retrace prices steps, we was in an uptrend right here, right? We see this was the higher low right here, and then this was the higher high, right? And again, if you watch any of my YouTube videos, what do I talk about in my YouTube videos? In order for the uptrend to continue, we need to break past the previous high, which gives us a new higher high. Look at photo below. We also have to respect the support level the higher low is resting on. So again, we have the higher low, we have the higher high. Then price made a new higher low right here, and it was attempting to make a new higher high right here, right? So this became the new higher low, and price tried to make a new higher high. But as we saw, price failed to do so, right? Then what does it say right here? Rejection reversals happen, but a reversal doesn't always mean the trend is going to change. As long as price doesn't turn the support low into resistance and or make a lower low, we are still in the uptrend and still only looking for buys. So then we have to wait for price to see how it's going to react, to see if it's going to turn the support level into a resistance. So what we saw price do, hit that level, rejected, then it shot back up. But then we see here, price is about to, again, look where price stopped at. It stopped right on the support level. So now we're about to see if price can maintain this level at support, right? Which price failed to do so, right? That's why last week, if you watch the Sunday chart analysis, we were talking about sells. And that's why Thursday and Friday last week, we went for sells, because as you can see, price, look what price did on Tuesday. Hit that resistance level. And what happened after we hit that resistance level? We started to see no longer higher highs and higher lows, but we started to see what? Lower highs and lower lows, right? So that's why this week, unless we break the rules of the downtrend, we're going to be looking for sells. All right. Again, red does not mean sell, green does not mean buy. I tell y'all all the time, unless y'all just found me over the weekend, I tell y'all all the time, stop looking at candlesticks or patterns and look at the overall market structure. All right. Are we in an uptrend or downtrend? Right. All those patterns and candlesticks throw people off. All right. So again, are we in an uptrend or downtrend? That's what matters. Good question though. Again, if y'all got any questions, drop them in the chat. When we look at your charts, drop them in the chat. GJ's still chilling underneath this level here, so we're still not going to pull the trigger on GJ yet. GU looks like it's holding this level as resistance. We're about to see if we can maintain it though. If it can maintain it, we might hop in this. Again, it already did a nice drop 15 minutes into London session, but we missed that entry, so now we're looking for a possible entry here. But we're just waiting to see if we can hold this level. Again, look at how price shot up but halted at this level. This is why we enter and exit all these levels. So now we're just looking to see if this candlestick can maintain this level as resistance and push back down. If so, we're going to go for a sell setup. If it doesn't hold this level as resistance, we're not going to look for sells. Very simple. If it doesn't hold as resistance, we're not going to look for sells. And then we're also looking for GJ to break above and hold this level as support right here. Somebody let me know if the music sounds good and if the audio is good, y'all. Let me know if the music sounds good, if the audio is good. So I do not have my headphones in. I'm trying to pull something up really quick. Oh, I'm in the wrong month. That's why I was like, this does not look like last week. That's why the shit ain't look like last week. What's today? Today's the 19th. We're already like halfway through January, which is crazy. 16th was Friday. Okay, so we need to go to the 15th. These are old trades, by the way. These are old trades. We're no longer on the 15th, right? But you can see right here on the 15th, I sent a screenshot talking about US30 buys as well as GU sales. And I dropped this screenshot at 5:13 a.m., 3 hours before New York session, 4 hours before 9:30 open. And then you can see here, same date, the 15th. Again, you can see 4 a.m. You can see price dropped at 5 a.m. and then tanked all fucking night going into New York session, right? And then you can see right here, letting y'all know that it's pushing all that good stuff. Then we go to the next day, Friday, and you can also see US30 did the move we was talking about as well. And then you can see here, January 16th, same thing, 7:36 a.m. I said we're going to be looking for GU sales if we can hold this level as resistance. And then, as we can see, GU fucking tanked. Right, it did a small drop, hit that level, rejected. Then that thing fucking ripped off one 15-minute candlestick and then tanked. So we're going to be looking for the same setup we caught on Friday if we can hold this level as resistance. Right now, it's not. So we're not going to take the trade. It's very simple. We don't just take a trade if it touches our level. We still need to wait for it to hold it as support or resistance. All right, that's very important as well. Now, if you want to get these signals as well as these notifications, you already know what to do. Click that link in the description, join the Advanced Play Signal Room. But if you watch this, if my mouse will fucking work, but if you watch the Sunday chart analysis, you know that we have a tier 1 if you just want the trade ideas and alerts. And if you want that, click that link in the description. I'll drop it in the comments as well, so you can join Playmaker Alerts, y'all. All right. And again, if you want to know the details of it, watch the Sunday chart analysis. Then you got any questions, hit me up. But watch the Sunday chart analysis first. But we're about to see what this next 5 minute looks like. Again, if y'all got any questions, drop in the chat. When we look at any charts, drop in the chat. But we're paying attention to GU and GJ right now. Again, I'm gonna keep my eyes on the gold and US30, but it is a bank holiday, so they're also kind of retracing right now. And New York session might be dead, but we'll see. But right now, we're mainly paying attention to GU and GJ. This is initial drop on GU, but if y'all was live, y'all saw it take place, and now we see price no longer holding that level, so we're not going to take the setup no more. So now we're going to switch to see if GJ can hold this level, and we look for a buy setup on GJ. So that's what's going on right now, y'all. Appreciate those that like the live. Make sure to subscribe as well if you're not subscribed already. And I keep on saying I need to get a new mouse, and I will. I might have to get one fucking today. I am going to the store today, so if I fucking remember, I need to get a new mouse today, because I think it is time, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mouse is finally tired of the 4 years of me dragging and clicking this motherfucker. I think this mouse is finally about to attempt to give up on me, unfortunately. And y'all thought I was joking about using this shit till it don't want to work no more, but no. We're going to use this shit till it don't work no more. All right, so GJ broke this level. Let's see if we can close above this level, so we can look for a retest going into this next 15. But yeah, let's see if we can hold this level right here. Let's see if we can hold this level. Now, we got a lot of work to do this week for the bullish momentum to continue, but we are bullish. We are bullish. Now we're gonna see a big crazy move happen today, as far as after we already did a big crazy move. Who knows? But We're still gonna look for a buy setup right here. Again, the holidays be throwing everything off for me personally, but we're still gonna look for a setup here, y'all. We're still gonna look for a setup here. Got a new video dropping for y'all later on today as well. Make sure to be on the lookout for that. But yeah, gold and US30 are kind of just chilling right now. So got no choice but to look at these. So again, GU didn't hold that level, so we're not gonna take the setup. I'm not gonna really look for a sell setup here either, because again, we need to, like I talked on the Sunday chart analysis, we need to maintain this level for the downtrend to continue, right? And that's why we broke that level, just like we failed to hold that level as resistance beforehand, but then we had the drop on Thursday and held it on Friday. So I might try to drop back down going into New York, but as of right now, we're going to leave it alone. Very simple. Again, trading is not about catching every setup. It's simply just waiting to catch your setups. But let me catch you to the chat, y'all. Again, if you have any questions, drop them in the chat. Want me to look at any charts, drop in the chat. We're about to look to see if GJ can hold this level right here. We're about to see if GJ can hold this level right here. I like this right here. Audio's good. I appreciate that, Duante. Sounds good. Appreciate it, Chris. We got a new 5-minute about to pop up. Let's see if we can hold this level right here. Wait for a retest. Pushing them. Let's see what this next 5-minute does. Alright, let's see if we can retest and maintain this level of support right here. Let's see if we can maintain this level of support. Yeah, I'm liking this right here though. Make sure to follow me on Instagram and TikTok, y'all. Y'all see it scrolling at the bottom of y'all screens. Instagram, playmaker_way, TikTok _playmakerway_. About to look to see if we can get a nice retest here off this next 15. About to pop up in a minute. You know, we're gonna see if GJ is gonna be nice to us and not take off without us. I'm gonna look for a retest right here. Again, if y'all watch the Sunday chart analysis, GJ and GU did a nice move prior to London session. So if y'all check that out, you could have caught that. But as far as me, I have not taken a trade yet. Not taking a signal, called a signal yet. About to see what this next 15 does for us. Alright, let's see if we can get a nice retest right here. Let's see if we retrace a little bit more. Let's see if price is going to do that for us. Let's see if we retrace a little bit more. I do like this setup here. We're in there. We're in there. Fuck it. My entry ain't the greatest. I got in like right here. I want to see retrace more, but we're in that. Everything else is doing what they doing. So we're gonna let this thing do its thing. Again, as far as New York session, I don't know how the futures indices is gonna be playing out in New York session. We do got a holiday today. But as far as Forex, we're gonna be looking for a setup here, and we might ride this into New York session. We'll see what New York session does. I'm still gonna drop the New York price watch list and whatnot. But yeah, I'm gonna catch this setup right here. So we're pushing. Again, y'all, I got a new video dropping for y'all later on today, so make sure to be on the lookout for that. And of course, catch up to the other videos. Make sure to check out the playlist. All right, there's the day trade tips playlist and the trade breakdown playlist. There's a few other playlists as well, but those are the main two. But I got some good videos lined up for y'all this week. We're gonna be on for a little bit longer, y'all. Now wants to do the retracement, but members, y'all see the entry, so wait for the entry. What you call it? We're gonna be on for a little bit longer, y'all. So again, if you have any questions, drop them in the chat. Want to look at any charts, drop them in the chat. Appreciate y'all that like the live. Make sure to subscribe as well. This thing go right here. Yeah, but options limited today. So again, we're not gonna go crazy today. We're not gonna be too aggressive. We're up from last week. We're up for the month. So there's no need to take any crazy setups or rush or crash out. All right, again, we had an excellent week last week. Went 5-1, went 5-1 the week beforehand. So that's how we're doing so far this month. And then again, a quarter four to wrap up, 87% win rate. 30 wins, 4 losses November, 27 wins, 3 losses December, 23 wins, 5 losses. 27 wins, 3 losses November, 23 wins, 5 losses December. And then again, we had an 85% win rate all around to wrap up 2025. Now, I was supposed to compare how we did last year to the year beforehand. So let's go ahead and do that before we hop out of here. So again, we had 232 wins, 30 losses, 85% win rate, 849,000 pips caught. So really quick, let me see how we did 2024 compared to 2025. Let's see what we did 2024 to 2025. So we had 89% win rate 2024, but we caught way more pips and probably had higher RRs, and we took way more trades. So to have a slightly lower percentage, but we took way more trades and we caught way more pips, I think we did better this year than, we did better last year than 2024. What y'all think? This is how we did 2024. 326,000 pips caught, 181 wins, 23 losses, 89% win rate. But how we ended 2025, 232 wins, 30 losses, 85% win rate, the 849,000 pips caught. I think we did better last year. I think a drop of 4% win rate, but we took like twice as many trades, is not bad. All right, so let's do the math really quick. So we took 262 trades this year. Well, not this year. I keep saying this year. I'm still not used to it being 2026. And then we took like 204 trades. So yeah, we took way more trades this year. We caught way more pips. And that's a drastic amount of more pips too. So yeah, I think we did better this year than, not this year, 2024. Y'all know what I'm saying. I think we did better 2025 than 2024. But yeah, so we're gonna let GU do his thing. GJ's still chilling at our entry, y'all. Shout out to everybody in the live, y'all. Shout out to everybody who's been alive since the beginning. Shout out to everybody who's been alive since y'all joined. Again, make sure to hit that first link description, join the free student free Telegram. Make sure to check out this week's Sunday chart analysis. And like always, if you're interested in how to identify these levels, my student service and mentorship programs, y'all know what to do. Hit that links in the description. But yeah, we're gonna let GJ do his thing. Members, I will drop the New York price watch list still regardless. And yeah, we're gonna see what the markets do for us. We're gonna see what the markets do for us.